Mom, I gotta go. We're gonna go on air. No, I gotta go. No, I'll be home for mac and cheese night. Bye. Hi, and welcome to Box 14 News. I'm Stephen Rice.
And I'm Katie Swift. In today's news, the Helvetii are holding a constituent assembly to plan for their westward movement.
We now go to Tom Thompson for the live report.
This is Tom Thompson reporting on the scene for Box 14 News, where the Helvetii are currently holding a diplomatic meeting with many of the surrounding tribes of Rome. They are doing this so that they can strengthen their numbers and have a greater chance of defeating the Romans so that they can march through their land and migrate further east. And now, currently, I'm being asked by many members of this diplomatic meeting to leave, or they'll shoot me many times in the face, neck, and head. So, this is Tom Thompson reporting on Box 14 News.
Thank you, Tom.
In other news, today's weather is sunny and smoking hot.
There appears to be a fire in the studio. We're gonna have to go. But Peter Plumbum is gonna come to you live with more reports.
This is Peter Plumbum reporting for Box 14 News. As you can see behind me, the Helvetii are currently burning their houses so that when they're out in war, they will have more motivation because they cannot retreat and return to their houses because everything they have is burned. So, what they are doing is they are burning all the things that they do not need and taking their necessities on them on their way to migrate further east. This is Peter Plumbum, Box 14 News.
Thank you, Peter.
Breaking news!
Mrs. Johansson from Waverly Way seems to be missing her dear cat Rover.
If you have any information on the whereabouts of Rover, please call 888-888-8889. Normal news!
It seems like our field reporter is getting quite damp around the Rhone River.
We now go to my favorite reporter, Jet Jetterson, where he'll be telling us more about the Helvetii trying to cross the Rhone River.
Oh, Jet!
This is Jet Jetterson here for Box 14 News, and currently the Helvetii are crossing the Rhone River, but the Romans are standing on the other side, defending their land and beating them back with countless volleys of arrows. Now, the Helvetii are trying to wait at night and ford the river at very crossable places where the water is shallow, but the Romans have sentries posted and are patrolling, and the Helvetii have not yet been able to cross. This currently is certainly a futile effort by the Helvetii to get across. The only question remains, how will the Helvetii find a way so that they can migrate further east and colonize new lands? This is Jet Jetterson, Box 14 News. This is Jet Jetterson here for Box 14 News, and currently the Helvetii are crossing the Rhone River, but the Romans are standing on the other side, defending their land and beating them back with countless volleys of arrows. Now, the Helvetii are trying to wait at night and ford the river at very crossable places where the water is shallow, but the Romans have sentries posted and are patrolling, and the Helvetii have not yet been able to cross. This currently is certainly a futile effort by the Helvetii to get across. The only question remains, how will the Helvetii find a way so that they can migrate further east and colonize new lands? This is Jet Jetterson, Box 14 News.
He's so dreamy.
Katie,
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Jet. Dun, 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 dun. Breaking news.
we have just received word that Mrs. Johansson, sorry, I'm a little bit dumb, recalled that she had eaten her cat, Rover, the night before. She will now be serving 22 years in a local mental facility.
Dun, 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 dun. Normal news.
Now we go to Victor von Flippensheimer.
Who is not Jet Jetterson.
Victor von Flippensheimer is reporting on the Helvetii crossing the Sequani, which the Romans are not too happy about.
This is Victor von Flippenschreiber reporting for Box 14 News. Currently, the Helvetii are marching through the land of the Sequani because they have made a deal to grant them safe passage to the other side. Now, the Romans will not take a liking to this because the Helvetii have found an alternative route that grants them passage so that they can migrate east that does not involve them walking across the Roman province. This will probably be met with much hostility once they reach out of the lenses of Sequani. So, we are expecting the Romans to confront them as soon as possible. This is Victor von Flippensheimer, Box 14 News.
Thanks, Victor.
Breaking news!
Local teacher Alicia Leary was arrested on Friday.
It was reported that she showed her tattoo on her right shoulder of something that has not been identified to her students.
Normal news.
The Helvetii have been continued to be slaughtered by the Romans near the Arar River.
We now go to Ikshu-Banish for the update.
Susah habatapahter, asiza bak hohi, isu ida ich sus banish, atukaha aninonana hamanamana, asuru apatakatukada, anana anini, ananu madapa, adagatu, anana hubadaha, ahiza hodahu, hisa asuda hasutaha, isada ut ich sus banish, adapaha bahohi, atukatapatapatapa.
Thank you, Ikshushbanish.
It appears to be the ending of the garlic.
Young garlic.
I mean, Gaelic Wars.
We're going now to,
Which reporter?
you know,
Oh, the one who's not Jet Jetterson.
yeah. Well, here's.
Hello, this is reporting for Box 14 News. The Helvetii were running away from the Romans, but the Romans were running along supplies, so they had to stop chasing the Helvetii. So the Helvetii, as the Romans turned around and pursued the Romans, and the Romans were running away and decided to pick a big hill and turn around and fight the Helvetii, and they utterly destroyed the Helvetii, capturing them all and winning the battle. Julius Caesar won a great victory and was hailed as a hero for his great victory. This is reporting for Box 14 News.
Thank you. Before proceeding, we are legally obligated to thank Macaroni and Cheese, the one and only sponsor of Box 14 News.
Mac and cheese, not Jet Jetterson. Cheese, not dreamy.
Caesar captured Avonicum and suffered defeat at Gergovia.
Caesar finally defeated Vercingetorix at the Battle of Alasia, thus ending the Gallic Wars. Thank you.
And good night.